like she said, it should start. It should start at 10 years older than you. She's speaking facts. She's speaking facts. If you're 20 and he's 40, that makes more sense. I'm telling ya. It starts at 10 years. If you're 20 and he's 30, he should be coming into, like she said, a man should be able to turn back and be able to show you what he has done, what he is capable of, what he is doing, what is he pursuing. But you can't do that with a young man.
I got my swag right, feeling crispy clean. Girl, I'm the flyest mother you've ever seen.
Welcome back to the Hear Me Out podcast. I'm your host, Michael May, and today, listen, hear me out. I know I don't do evening videos, but this one right here, I literally just saw it, and I said I had to do this video right now. I had to let this video go because I've some of the things she's gonna speak about, I've spoken about this before, right? Now, shout out to JR Wisdom, that is my guy. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to all the new subscribers. The channel is growing. I'm watching y'all. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Even the haters, I appreciate y'all too. Y'all mean so much to me. I would be nothing without you guys, because you guys motivate me every single day. I promise you. Let me lower some of this light, because I already feel like my eyes are gonna start bothering me. Yeah, I do know I do suffer from photophobia. Too much light in my eyes are giving me headaches. You know, it is what it is. That's why my cars have these tints that are like matte black. You know, that guys asked me before, you do have to go get checked up. If it is true that you happen to end up with photophobia, you know what I'm saying, too much light bothers you, it gives you headaches and all that, it could distract you from driving, and they'll give you a permit, and there you go, voila. So let's get back into this. You already know, if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, like the video, turn on notifications. But I want you guys to understand, this is 5 signs you're dating a dusty. Now, some of y'all that follow me on IG, y'all know I've done videos on this where women always want to say things like, oh, the guys are dusties. But then you had women coming out saying, but why we don't ever talk about women being dusty? You want to know why? Because society is okay with women being naturally hypergamous, but then society will turn around and tell you that you as a man is supposed to be monogamous, and you're not monogamous as a man. That is not your natural nature. Your natural nature is at some point you're gonna desire more than one woman. But like I said, women want us to accept that they are naturally hypergamous, but they can't accept that we're polygamous. That's kind of funny. It's kind of it's a little weird, right? Women could say, I don't want to date a man who's short, but then you can't date. But then we can't say, well, we don't want to date no fat chicks. Cause then it's like, oh, that's an insult. But like, you see how for them it's for them it's standards, but for us it's misogyny. It's we hate women. And fellas, don't fall for this bullshit. But let's keep rocking and rolling. Now, JR doesn't go through it when she's going through her little rants. So I'm going to stop it. Go through my rant. That's why y'all guys are here. You guys want to hear my point of view, and then JR breaks down towards the end. Because there were some things that even JR said that I really don't agree with, but I want to get into this. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Like the video, y'all. Let's get it popping.
All right, ladies. Let's talk about 5 signs you're dating a dusty. So, first sign is he has asked you to borrow money. Now, this is a sure sign that your man is a dusty. Real men would never stoop so low to ask a woman for money.
Now, real fast, I do want to say this. Isn't it funny that women are so comfortable with saying a real man, but they still can't define the word a woman? You ask most women, what is a woman? Well, it depends on her mindset and how she feels. Fellas, you still can't get a clear definition of what a woman is, but they're gonna tell you what a real man will do. How? How do you guys accept this? I told you, I'm back with a vengeance, man. I'm back with a vengeance, man. I'm not playing. But I'm gonna let her continue.
Second sign, he may not have asked you for money, but he depends on you financially. So if you all live together, then he depends on you to help pay part of the bills. As in, he depends on you to help pay part of the rent. He depends on you to help pay part of the car note, part of the car insurance, or any other necessities. Third sign is...
All right, hold on. I'm sorry, she flew through that pretty fast. Hold on.
This is a sure sign that your man is a dusty. Real men would never stoop so low to ask a woman for money. Second sign.
All right. It's not the money part. Yes. Fellas, I'm always telling you fellas, especially my younger fellas, listen to me. I'm always telling y'all, I have never, out of all of the multi-millionaires that I know, people that I associate with, that I'm in contact with, out of all the people that I know, and the men, I have never seen a woman in the history of life turn down 6 figures for a 6-pack. I've never seen it in my life. Fellas, I've never seen a woman say, "Ugh, he's a millionaire, but he's a little, but I want to date this broke guy who's over here, but he's sexy and he's fine, and he got these 6-packs ripped all over the place." I've never seen it in my life. So I will always tell you guys this: go get the money, fellas. I always tell you guys a story. When I was back in New York City, I know illegally I was working 2 full-time jobs. Aside from that, y'all know I'm always gonna do music. I'm always behind the scene doing things for music. Y'all already know what it is. But especially to flat out ask your woman for money, that's crazy. Nah. She's saying a dusty. It ain't it. But if your woman asks you for money, so would that consider her being a dusty? But you see, when the roles are reversed, it's accepted. We have to accept that our woman's gonna ask us for money. We have to accept it. It's okay for a lady to ask you for money, but if you ask her, you're a dusty. Ladies, it's the same way. If you fucking a lot of guys, you're considered a hoe. Hey, fellas, if you fucking a lot of girls, you're considered the man. Ladies, can you deal with that? Can you stop trying to be a man? Can you stop trying to do what men do? Can you please stop? So how about you stop doing that first, and then we'll accept this list. And we ain't even go further into the list yet. We're gonna let her rock. We're gonna let her rock and roll. Please continue, ma'am.
He may not have asked you for money, but he depends on you financially. So if you all live together, then he depends on you to help pay part of the bills. As in, he depends on you to help pay part of the rent. He depends on you to help pay part of the car note, part of the car insurance, or any other necessities. Third sign.
Stop. So, y'all ready for this bullshit? Let me know. Whenever y'all ready for this bullshit, you let me know. You see, what she just said is she wants to be a modern woman, but she still wants to receive traditional benefits. The fuck out of it. Fellas, Listen to me. If he relies on you for any of the main bills, like he wants you to split and help him out with the bills, you know what's funny? I posted videos on my Instagram, I showed you guys, where gorgeous women are like, y'all ladies better stop playing games. Because there are some men that will come home. There are some women, gorgeous women, that will be glad to come home to a man that's like, yo, 50-50, yeah. You know what I'm saying? My man is home. I got a man. First, fellas, hear me out. When women are young and they're beautiful and they're vibrant and they're hot, they don't think about this shit. And y'all know this. Y'all know this already. This ain't nothing new to y'all. When women are young, they think that they have all the options in the world. They feel genuinely that they have forever to pick a man. Forever. But then 25 rolls up. 29 rolls up. And then once the third floor hit, once that 30 hit, it's like now they're in a panic mode because now they know high risk pregnancy is around the corner. You're going to be 35 in a minute. You see? But hear me out. So she wants the benefit of being a modern woman. She wants to work. She wants to do... Fellas, if she doesn't want to pay no bills, bitch, keep your ass home then. Now, fellas, you're going to do what I say. Now, that's going too far. We're not in the Stone Age anymore. It's unfortunate that we live in a government and in a time where they made it where you need multiple incomes in a house to maintain the house. That's what most people don't want to say to you guys. Most people don't want to say to you, because now women, I keep telling you guys, why is it that, like this chick right here on the screen, first of all, she got more makeup than a cake. Then the cake has frosting on it. Fellas, if you see a chick that always has to wear 8 layers of makeup, fam, I need you guys, don't run. Don't just run. No. Have you seen that cartoon? Meaning, with the road runner here. I want you to leave a trail of smoke. That's how fast I need you to run. Fellas, if you meet a woman and she's wearing makeup, before you do anything with this woman, your goal should be seeing her without her makeup on. I'm telling you guys, you'll thank me later for it. That white thing KS always said, fresh out the shower, no makeup, what would you rate yourself? Most women won't walk outside unless they have 8 pounds. They need that Eminem shit. They need 8 miles of makeup. That's that. But hold on, fellas. Let's keep going. Now I have to use the example of one of the well-spoken, heavily publicized, heavily scrutinized, heavily everything. In case you don't know who this guy's name is, it's a man by the name of Ben Shapiro. No, Ben Shapiro, whatever his name is. Y'all know who that is. The white guy. He's funny. I love this man. See, there was a time with his wife being a doctor, I believe, she was making more money. So it made sense. See, because they did it smart. Once they had children, somebody had to stay home because they refused to throw their kids into daycare. They refused, which is smart. So he wasn't making the money as much. So he stood home with the kids. She's a doctor. That would make sense, right? Right. But what happened was Ben blew up. Ben became the multi-bazillionaire. So Hey, I'm making the money now. So now they go to switch. Now you got to stay home. You got to do what you got to do. See, the thing is this. Society shames you guys from the power dynamic that you have in your home with your woman. What is the problem if she is making a boatload of money? Because I want you guys to understand, in case you've never seen this movie, if you've never seen this movie, I think you should pause this video right now. Say fuck Michael May. fuck Hear Me Out podcast, fuck everything in life, and go on Amazon Prime. It's actually for free right now on Stars. Go on Stars, and if not, I think it is on Netflix too, or Peacock, one of those. I have all the apps, so unfortunately it is what it is. But go watch the movie Acrimony. Go watch the movie Acrimony, and you will see what the movie displays. The woman, her parents passed away, left her with a certain amount of money. Then they were struggling. And the minute she called it quits, bang, 175 million. And she lost her mind, because now the lady was like, this lady is living the life that I'm supposed to live. See, some of these, this is why I do content creation, y'all. Because some of these people, they don't think. There are so many examples that we have that show us of what could possibly happen in a family. So what happened? So then he still did the right thing. She had $1.5 million. What he did, though she filed for divorce, she didn't want nothing to do with him. He ended up homeless in the shelter, XYZ, bang. His invention blew up. He still came back and gave her a $10 million check. Which that's the right thing to do, because she was holding you down from the ashes. Yes. If you blow up and you're no longer with the woman that was holding you down, I think you should go back and give her something. Yo, look, here's $1 million, here's $3 million. Listen, your parents left you 1.5, here's 5. I think that's the only right thing to do as a man. Because technically, she was holding you down while you was going through those aches and those pains. It is what it is. I said what I said. But now, I just gave you 2 examples of that's how families are really supposed to work. Whoever has the why, y'all see what goes on in these daycares and these babysitters. Some of y'all see videos, hidden videos what's going on. And then mind you, most women want to teach their women and men. You are the first teachers of your family, so you would want somebody to be home. Whoever makes the most money goes to work, even if it means you have to work harder. You go out there and you go get it. It is what it is. So I don't agree with that statement wholeheartedly. I don't, cause there are some hobos, and that's the part that you ladies don't understand. There are some hobos. There are some guys who are freeloaders. They don't want to do anything else. They're not trying to figure out how to figure out other ways, other avenues to make money. There are those guys. You got to be careful with those kind of guys. See, that's why I have to break this video down. I don't like what she said, because she's absolutely incorrect. But let's keep rocking and rolling, though. Let's keep rocking and rolling. Let's go.
Fine is he's super fine. Now, ladies, most
commercial. Now, please excuse me, y'all, if y'all see the skipping a little bit. I got a few programs going at the same time, so you gotta forgive me.
That are super fine are dusties. And the reason why this is, it's because men that naturally look good, as in they have good height, they have a very nice face, nice body. These men don't feel the need to work as hard in their career and becoming successful, because they naturally can attract women based off how they look. And when a man can attract a woman based off of how they look, they have no incentive to become successful, because ultimately men strive and achieve so that they can get not only the life, but the woman that they desire. Fourth sign.
Now, I gotta say this. I've always told you guys, I'm constantly telling you guys, and I'm constantly telling you women, fellas, step aside, fellas, step aside, mind your business. I ain't talking to y'all. I'm talking to the one woman that's listening to this video. Step aside, fellas, mind your fucking business. I ain't talking to y'all right now. So you missed the one lady that's listening. Come here, hear me out. I always tell women, you're supposed to be the beautiful one in the relationship. That's the problem. See, all of you women want Cristiano, whatever his name is, Bagante, whatever his fucking name is, whatever his name is. All of y'all want the Idris Elbas, and y'all want the Ben Afflecks and the George Clooney's, and y'all want the super fly men. Don't you know that you're deliberately putting yourself in the line of fire when you do that? See, because what you're supposed to be looking for as a woman is a hard-working man. Can a man talk to you? How is his leadership? How does he treat you? How does he treat his family? Can people vouch for him for being a good man? Yeah, see, the first thing I want, oh girl, he fine. Oh girl, he fine. Yeah, so does the rest of the 50 women that's over there, and now you got to compete with them. And then you get mad when he cheats on you. There's a reason why it's called Beauty and the Beast. There's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. See, because God gave you the beauty. God gave you the looks. So, and ladies, let's be clear. He gave you your looks. So the younger you are, ladies, if any 18-year-old, 19-year-old, 16-year-old, 15-year-old, I want you to understand. God gave you the beauty. So at an early age, you can land the best man that you can find. And you are to lock this motherfucker down. Because now it's a fair exchange. He gets your beauty, and in return, you get his protection, his provision, his leadership. See? Listen, man. I don't want to get into one of the next parts, because this part and one of the other parts go hand in hand. But I want you to understand something. And this is what goes wrong with a lot of you ladies. That's why I said in the beginning, I said, I have never seen a woman. I've posted videos on my Instagram. If you go over there and follow me, Michael May Forever. I've posted how billionaires, millionaires dress. They come outside with freaking rainbow shorts on, with a polo shirt, one collar down, one collar up, looking a mess. But they pulling up in a Maybach. They got a Bugatti. And you over here talking about he gotta be fine. Ladies, just to move the goalpost a little bit, not the goalpost, but to move it away from the topic just a little bit. Why do you think I always tell you, ladies, why do you think men who are really making money, you think that these guys got time to try to sex you down? Do you really think that these guys are trying to sit there and trying to give it to you all night long? You know who's trying to fuck you all night long? A fucking broke nigga. A dude who ain't got nothing going for himself. He gotta perfect that craft, because he ain't doing shit else. A nigga who busy, he doing more. Listen, he out there getting the bag. He doing this. He doing that. He doing all this. When he get with you, he trying to listen. Yeah, see, y'all ladies ain't about this, man. Y'all ladies ain't about this. Because I want you to understand, KS said it the best. If a man sits here and says, I'm setting aside this specific night for you, that's when it's time for you to go. Now, you go all night. Go all night long. Go all night long. However you want. Because he said, but most nights, you think that these wealthy dudes is having trouble with these. I told you fellas before. Fellas, the more money you make, the higher up the totem pole you go, the more cooperative the women are. Hey, I'm free tonight. What are you doing? I'm free. Hey, fellas, if y'all watch my videos, I played the video where, you know, big shout out to shout out to Abdul and Joe. Abdul is he's one of the senior VPs in the finance company. I know I do a lot of different things. It is what it is, right? Like how he said, and I called him on one of my videos. I said, "Yo, can you tell me?" He goes, "Listen, these men don't have time to worry if you as a woman, are you satisfied? How's the house? Is that 5-bedroom, 4-car garage, pool in the backyard, the grass? How's the house? Is everything in order? Okay, great. How the cars is good? There's gas in the car? Okay. Is the bank account good?" They focusing on going to get the bag. This is I keep telling you fellas, this is the difference between the ratchet hood bitches versus the women that these guys see on a day-to-day basis. You think that these guys are fellas, this is why I always tell you, when you message women, I know I'm going a little off topic, but it's okay. It's all the same thing. When you message women and they playing games and they want to reach out to you a week later, fellas, nobody's that busy. Nobody's too busy to just call and respond to a message of yours. That's why I always tell you, take the whole woman and throw her in the garbage. Take the fellas. When you are about your purpose, that's how you mentally gotta move. I'm giving you the opportunity, sweetheart, to come into my life. It ain't the other way around, because I promise you this. I can find a million other beautiful women to replace you, but you ain't gonna find somebody that want to take care of you the way I do. You ain't gonna. I'm always fellas. Women, we know this. Women control access to sex. We control access to commitment and marriage. Why are you guys acting like it's the other way around? Why? But yes, I gotta say this. I'm sorry, fellas. Forgive me. Like me, I'm a handsome motherfucker. I don't give a fuck what anybody think. I'm fucking sexy, B. I'm tall. You know what I'm saying? I got shit going for me. Y'all already know before I was big and broad. I'm gonna get back into the gym. I got a home gym for a fucking reason. I should be using it, but it is what like I said. I got other things to do. Only those guys that are in the gym, they either better be making mad money from it, or they ain't got nothing else to do with their life. So they could afford to be in the gym. Last time I checked, I'm telling y'all guys, some of these wealthy dudes, like, you ready? Even now you see it. You seen how do y'all guys remember how Joe Rogan used to look? Have y'all seen how big and brolic this dude is now? Because he could afford it now. Fellas, we all know. When you a young man, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. I'm sorry. Fellas, when I was in my young 20s, mid 20s, I wasn't shit. I didn't have the resources, the access, the plugs, anything. As you get older, and then things start to come around, they start to fall into place. Now, it's a little different. But so I agree with this lady to an extent. It's usually them, and I will say this. One thing that she did say that was a lie is, did you know that the more well put together you are? I already told y'all guys the trick about men wearing the engagement rings and they're not married, because to the millionaires, to the money, to the business, people look at that like, oh, he knows how to commit. And then you fit, oh, he knows how to commit to his health. He knows how to take care of yourself. Do damn right. You fellas, Ready? Even to my big guys. Even to my big guys. I be seeing some of y'all niggas just, y'all be just kind of fly. I be seeing, listen, I be seeing some big dudes and them niggas is dipped out, fly than a motherfucker. And I'm like, hey, make it work. Go spray that real good expensive cologne. See, fellas, hear me out. Most people don't understand. Most people don't know what good cologne is. Most women never even smelled good cologne. I go there, like KS, that Tom Ford, go get the shit that most niggas can't buy, they can't purchase, because they can't afford it. And then and then she comes smelling, she's like, god damn, what the fuck is that shit smell like? That shit smell expensive. Listen, fellas, hear me out. Y'all know I'm in the armed service, but I've been in buildings and I know all the fragrances, and I'm like, yo, my boy, you rocking that? Yeah, you know you. And then it become a connection. Yo, you know my guy. Yo, you know, because we know. But the super fly dudes, to an extent, a lot of those dudes be Pookie and Ray Ray niggas. Broke, dusty, dirty Dick Rodney niggas that all they work on is they pipe game. That's all they got. So they have to fuck a girl to sleep to keep her. That ain't gonna last forever. Cause I've seen women leave guys, like after a while that shit get tiresome. I'm tired of being broke. I'm tired of him having no ambition to do anything. I've seen it with these eyes, y'all. But let's keep rocking and rolling though. Fourth sign. Let's see a fourth sign.
You're dating a Dusty. He is your same age. Ladies, I just don't agree with dating men your same age because men are 10 years behind mentally. So, in my opinion, you have to at least date 10 years up for them to even be on the same playing field mentally.
I've been saying that for too long.
Otherwise, you're the mature one, you're the adult, you're the mommy in the relationship. Yep. And you don't want to be that, because how can a man truly lead if he's not mentally capable of doing so? And my husband is 20 years older than me, and even though he's 20 years older than me, because I am mature for my age, we have a great balance. He's not too old, but he's also not too young. He's the perfect age for me to be able to lead, and he's someone that I can respect. He has accomplished things in his life, and he is truly a high value man. And I think it's really hard to find a high value man that is the same age. Not saying that it's impossible, but it's definitely rare and not likely. So if he's your same age, most likely he's still trying to build, and you don't want to get caught building with a man. You don't want to have to be relied on to pay half the bills, to take care of this, that, and the other, because what if you get pregnant? Are you going to have to go stand on your feet? Are you going to have to go to work with morning sickness? Are you going to have to put your child in daycare at 6 weeks because you have to work? That's just not a good situation, and that's not something that I would wish on you ladies. Now, Ben.
Now, hold on. But isn't it funny, y'all? Hear me. Listen to me. Isn't it funny? You don't see what's happening? The older women are like, ew, why these older guys want to date these younger women? Ew. Ladies, don't date no older man. Ew. Ew. That's real, that's giving real pedo vibes. Ew. Ew. Right? But you see younger women dealing with the older men. I've already explained to you what's happening. One, let's start right here. To my younger ladies, you are stealing the older women's retirement plan. Okay. What? Let's go back. I was in high school. I used to see the older guys coming in the BMWs and coming in the trucks to pick up the young girls from high school. But what happens is, see, ladies, what happens is this: when you're young, your value's right here. When us men are young, our value's here. As you get older and we get older, it goes like this. The power switches. Your value goes down as you get older, and ours goes up. So what she said there, it is correct, because a lot of the older women, they used to deal with the older guys, but they expect us, the men who are now getting the money, who are getting the bag, to turn around and say, we love the older women. When studies have already shown, a man who's 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, they still desire younger women. It's in our nature. But when that older woman was younger and the older guys was dating her, it was no problem. But now that she aged out, and we fellas, y'all know, at that 30 mark, the panic starts. But hear me, why do you think you see, and we always tell you, everybody in the manosphere tells you guys, why do you think you see a lot of these younger women dating older men? Why? Because they get to experience more in life. They get to be provided for. They get to be cared for. And I've always said this to you ladies, you dumb as fuck. If you like, I'm 19 and I want him to be 20. Hear me out. I ain't throwing my homie under the bus, so I ain't gonna say his name. Cause that's my homie. That's my guy. One of my young bulls. He was tall. Listen, I'm 6 foot. This nigga must have been 6'3", fit, slim, had the nice little look, had a nice car, XYZ. Boom. He wasn't making the most money, but his lady was the same age. Listen, but she wanted more out of life. See, at a young age, she understood. I think she was like 20. She understood, dude, you have all the time in the world. While I'm young and I'm beautiful and I'm trying to do things, she wants to move. She went and got another career, a big career. I ain't gonna say where, because I ain't trying to make it all hot. But then she literally moved and she found somebody else who was willing to go with her the path that she desired. Because I laugh when I see younger women with young guys, but they expect the young guy to treat her, care for her, love her, maintain her, lead her, teach her some shit, travel with her like I would at an older age. That shit is dumb as fuck. But society will shame young women. And I always tell you ladies, don't be shamed. Go date you an old, like she said, it should start. It should start at 10 years older than you. She's speaking facts. She's speaking facts. If you're 20 and he's 40, that makes more sense. I'm telling ya. It starts at 10 years. If you're 20 and he's 30, he should be coming into, like she said, a man should be able to turn back and be able to show you what he has done, what he is capable of, what he is doing, what is he pursuing. But you can't do that with a young man. This is why I laugh at you chicks who be like, I want to date a guy who's, he got to make, I be seeing these dating shows with these young girls. Yeah, she's 20. She's like, I want him to be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I want him to be older than me. Or how much older than you? What's the oldest you'll date? Yeah, like 25. So you 20 and he got to be 25. How much money you want him to make? Oh, he, you know what I'm saying? He got to hold me down. At least 150,000. Who? How many 25-year-old males are making 150,000? Fellas, these women are looking for Jesus Christ. I'm telling you. They looking for somebody to make something out of nothing. It's not gonna happen. So now that's the one thing I would absolutely agree. Ladies, yes, you are dating a Dusty if the man that you're dating is the same age as you. I have to 1,000% agree. Now there, like I said, there are some young guys who hit the lotto, they trust fund babies or whatever the case. But for most guys, your man has to be older. And the thing is that some of you ladies don't understand that. Oh, you're looking at the young guy, he's hot, he's fit. Let me tell you something. Pay attention, pay attention. I posted pictures on my Instagram of showing you guys what The Rock looked like at 20, 25, 30, and what he looks like now. What Idris Elba looked like then and what he looks like now. What Tom Cruise looked like then and what he looks like now. Men get better with time. Thing is that some of you ladies, I tell y'all been tricked. Y'all been lied to by society. Oh, girl, dating older man. Oh, no, you shouldn't, this and that. And then you have older women. Oh, no, he want to use you and abuse you. No. It's because the older woman has been used and abused. So now she's trying to trick you out of your spot. Last time I checked, all those hot young girls on all those yachts and all those boats, taking all those pictures on all those trips and all those vacationing, all those hotels and balconies and sitting by pools and all that, they never show you the older man that's taking them there. They never show you the older man that owns the boat. Because I don't know too many young niggas who got a yacht. Shit, I don't even have a yacht. So The Rock doesn't even own a yacht. 50 Cent doesn't. Even 50 Cent did a video where he said, yo, I bought a mansion, 15 bedroom, 8 bathroom, Mike Tyson's mansion. He was like, when you're in the house and you're by yourself, unless you're expecting to host that many people, it's useless. So in that case, this is a fact. Ladies, your man should always be much older than you, especially if you want to live that life that you desire as a woman. He's gonna have to be older than you. But let's keep rocking and rolling.
Its sign is his accomplishments are always in the future. If a man is always talking about accomplishments that are future based, and everyone should have goals that they want. Everyone should have goals in the future. You should never stop striving to achieve more. But when I say this, I mean he does not have a track record of any kind of success. He has not either graduated college, he has not secured a high-paying job, he does not own a home or any other assets. If he's always talking about achieving these things in the future, then sorry, but you have fell in love with potential. And maybe that's the right guy for you, but it's not right. It's not. He's currently a Dusty trying to build. And ladies, don't get caught building, okay? You deserve better. So yes, ladies, that is 5 signs that you may be dating a Dusty. And
now I will say this. This is true. To an extent, this is true. Because a man's ultimate goal will never be achieved, ladies. Because a man should never be satisfied and stop somewhere and go, I finally reached. A man should always be looking for the next thing, the next thing, the next thing. Sometimes he may have to take a step back to move forward. That's cool. But I need you to understand something. I know men that have, hear me out. one of my guys, this is my guy, he is 30 years old and he has no work history. Listen, he is 30 years old and has no work history. He doesn't have no type of struggle to speak from, to thrive from, to desire, to be better. He has nothing. That is crazy. I could speak of a lot of achievements I've had throughout my younger years and getting, you know what I'm saying, to where I'm at right now. I've made mistakes. Let me see something. Hold up. Let me see. I'll call Nova. Hold up. Yo, Nova, I need you to call my phone right now. Y'all know I love to shut this shit down, right? Y'all know I love to shut it down. I want to see if he remembers the first 745 BMW that we got. But that's when, you know, my records is hitting. I'm getting money off of shows, whatever the case. A lot of things going on. So quietly, we went and put the money down for a 745, and Nova was rocking it. We got bored of that shit in 2 days. Went and traded that thing in and went and got a truck. See what I'm saying? First of all, and then when you realize that a 7 Series is a headache, never, ever get a 7 Series and it's not under the warranty, because you're gonna have a hard time. I'm telling y'all. Don't be the dickhead like me. When I was younger, I thought you always think the money's never gonna stop. But if you're working hard, the money's never gonna stop if you don't stop working. Feel what I'm saying? But so she's I want y'all to hear what JR gotta say though.
If you are, I strongly suggest that you walk away and do better. Get better for yourself. You deserve more. So yes, ladies, if you're not following me or subscribed on YouTube, then what are you doing? Go do that.
Whatever.
I will see you ladies there.
So the funny part with this is the fact. Ever felt frustrated with your weight?
Got more commercials.
You're not alone.
Freaking the Super Bowl.
But did you know that eating too much isn't the only fact that some women needed this to know whether a man is dusty or not?
Right.
Now, she had a few points, but baby, you off on a lot of the stuff. This is maybe some things that you should probably tell a teenage girl or your daughter who doesn't know what to look for in a man or potential. But this is stuff we've been talking about for years in terms of talking to men and women. Now, the fact that you don't know that you got a dusty dude if he doesn't have a job and he's dependent on you, then something's wrong with you. But this is what women tend to go for. The men that they can work with, a struggle case. A man that she can help build. And a lot of you fellas are out there looking for that type of woman as well.
Let me tell you something. Ladies, literally, when I hear dudes say that there's no work out there, I literally moved from one state to the next, and within like 6-7 days, I was working at another job. No matter how big or small, fellas, and I will say this, I'll never be ashamed. I don't care where you gotta work to provide for you and yours. I don't care if you have one good job and then the next job is half part-time and you're working at McDonald's, and you never be ashamed. And that's one thing we never talk about in this community. Never, ever feel ashamed to work your ass off for you and yours. Ever. And your lady should never make you feel any kind of way. Ever. Well, let's keep rocking and rolling.
that'll be in the trenches with you, that'll help you with your career or help you get yourself on your feet, right? So that you are able to achieve this greatness. And dating potential is a big thing, especially.
And I will say this: yes, there are some women out there who will be willing to ride with you, but y'all guys got to get it together fast. Y'all have to show that the turnaround time it's working. It's working in y'all favor. Trust me.
In the black community, for sure. Dating potential, because all women know, just in general, love a good fairy tale. They love a guy, a master pookie, that is able to whisper sweet nothings and say, hey, we're going to travel to Dubai, France, we're going to go to Southeast Asia, we're going to get our passports, we're going to be living in a villa, spending all this. So she's just loving it, eating it all up. And that's one of those things. When she knows, if common sense kicks in, like, this dude isn't about to do anything. This dude is behind on child support. If he got kids, he ain't trying to get a job. He's a felon, so it's gonna be difficult. He doesn't have the type of energy to be an entrepreneur, but it sounds good. Now, she went on to say going half on the bills. It depends on what your whole setup is. That doesn't make him a dusty. This woman, she's got the sprinkle thing going on.
I said that.
At a point, because you're lazy, you don't want to do much, you're going to get with an older man who has experience, who has learned a trade, who knows what he wants out of life, and he's already been there and done that. He just wants a pretty young thing to be a trophy wife.
Now, I will say this. That is something, fellas, that you got to look out for. There are some women who are lazy, who they like, chill. I can have an easy life if I get with this dude. But, fellas, man, not many women are loyal. Not many women could see that you really out there putting in that work, trying to become something, have become something, and they respect that. But let's keep rocking and rolling, though.
When that's what he made you. Some women are just down for that. They just don't want to go through the struggle. Maybe they got pounded a few times and was like, hey, I'm struggling. Let me get an older guy. She said 20 years older. I'm assuming she looks to be about, I think she's got 6 kids, I think, from what she said, because I covered a video about her in the past. She's got 5 or 6 kids. So I'm assuming she's around mid-30s. So that would make good buddy about 55, which tends to happen. 20 years older, that's the perfect age for her. Some women try to crack and make jokes about older dudes getting with younger women, but it's just a cheat code for ladies at the end of the day. Because the guy's your age, he's really trying to figure out what he's doing in life, where he wants to go, especially early 20s. He's really trying to figure it out. What do I want? Do I want to settle down with this woman knowing I don't have my stuff together? And a lot of you ladies, it does happen where you go through the struggle with your guy and things like that. But many ladies don't like the work. They don't want to go for all that. A lot of you ladies are out there, you just want to take care of a man-ish. She said a good-looking man, and I hear a lot of women say this, a good-looking man or a handsome dude doesn't want to work. But you got pookies in all colors, including white pookies. So it's just not that. And just because you're handsome, like me, I've always worked all my life. I'm a handsome dude, right? I've always worked. I'm not about to sit back and let a woman take care of me because it'd make me feel like less than a man. No woman's
but
about to be paying my bills. But
I don't think that. I think that JR may have misunderstood it, because what she's saying is there are men who they do just try to get by on their looks. I'm not gonna cap. I do know some dudes that they try to get by. You understand what I'm saying? And I know a lot of dudes. You know what I mean? But I like I said, as far as the work sense, I don't really see people being lazy. I just see dudes like, I get the bag and I still look this good. Only thing is this, ladies, listen to me. If the man is getting to the bag, he ain't spending 7 hours in the gym. Cause he ain't there yet. If the man is not where he really desires to be, he ain't gonna be in the gym all day. Yeah, he'll take care of himself. He'll try to keep it together like wisdom. Like, he ain't the biggest brolic person in the planet, but he keep it together. You know what I'm saying? He does what he gotta do. But it's like some of these guys out here, all they have is their looks, and I think that's what she's saying. There's some guys that they concentrate on their looks so much that they don't have anything else to go off of.
that's just me. A lot of you ladies like to take care of a man, move him in your place, do all these great things for him just to say that you have some type of control because you don't want to work on yourself or you haven't progressed far enough where you feel like you have something to offer a man.
Now I will say this though, fellas. Yes, hear me out. I've done lives. Big shout out to Ed. Shout out to King. We did a live one time on IG where this woman, you know, she was an older woman, and she was like, "No, I don't want to go get her man. I don't want one of those guys that are always in the gym trying to be fit." She goes, "Cause I don't want to compete." Fellas, sometimes women like to pick lesser men so they could have the control. This is where the problem happens, because then you guys get mad at men like me, cause then we doing our shit. So your chick wanna control you, but then she out there still trying to fuck a nigga like me, and then you wanna turn around and try to come over here, try to spray up the spot, and then you don't know how I'm gonna react. It could end disastrous. Like, I'm telling y'all, man.
So when you do come to these things where you have to offer a man, it's a place to stay. That's just strange to me. Now, another thing she said was the whole potential conversation, her having a high value man. I think if women were realistic with themselves, no woman really wants to work. No woman really wants to have a baby, because a lot of you are having babies by pookies, then you're struggling. He can't contribute to any child care. You don't have any family members that's going to help out. So a lot of you ladies don't want to deal with that. You'd rather just not deal with that. So you end up doing other things, or you end up complaining about, because a lot of you like struggle and trauma bonding. But over.
Now I gotta say this is the last thing. This is true. I know some women that they don't know a good thing when they see it. If it ain't that struggle love, they don't understand what's happening. They don't understand it. Like, they don't understand, like, wow. Like, ready? If a 40-year-old man got with a 40-year-old woman, that man likely probably got his shit together, and she's out of the range, you know what I'm saying, of what you may want. Not all guys, but some guys. So there could be some kind of working out of the situation there. But if a woman is 30 and the guy is 30, she's in for it. If she's older, she's in for it. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Dating for the potential, like, and women, some women, yes, most women want to be home. But like I said, fellas, if a woman wants to be a housewife, I want you to understand. Most women, they want to be housewives, and they don't even know how to cook. Now, you may aspire to be it, but if you wasn't raised that way, how can you be something that you're not? But I'm gonna leave it at that. I know I hurt some of y'all feelings. It is what it is. Y'all already know what time it is, man. I'm your host, Michael May. Thank you for being here to Hear Me Out podcast. Y'all already know. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, turn on notifications. Big shout out to my other channel. We on our way to 4K over there. Let's get this one to 1,000 subs real quick, fast. Let's get it popping. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Like, subscribe, turn notifications. Until next time, we out.